left-handed crocheters. In this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet a basic beanie style hat. I'm using green so the outcome will resemble the Portland protest frog, but it could easily look like your favorite Muppet if you swap out the green with blue or red. This frog hat will be light green because that's what I had on hand. The diameter when you finish round 3 should be about 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. If it's smaller than that, you could remake the first 2 rows with the bigger hook. If it's larger than that, you could remake it with the smaller hook. I used Red Heart worsted, but if you're going to use a different weight of yarn like the puzzle yarn, you might have to switch hook sizes. Dollar Tree yarn might be ideal as well. The pattern is here on the screen, but you can also download it as a PDF from my Google Drive and print it out so you can follow along that way. First, we'll be making a magic circle. Round 1 is 8 half double crochets in the ring. I'm going to pull the ends together tight to draw it together. Slip stitch the round close. Round 2 is 2 half double crochets in each stitch. That winds up with a total of 16. The half double crochets are done in the gaps between the half double crochets of the previous row of stitches. So, not on the top of the back, it's done in the gap. It took hours to make this example, and I don't want the tutorial to be hours and hours long. So I'm going to start each round, and then when it says pause and resume or pause and continue, that will bring you back to the end of the round and show you how to finish that round. That way you'll know how to start each row and transition to the next row. I'll do that throughout the entire project. Round 3. is half double crochet and increase, and you repeat that 7 more times to give you 24 stitches. In this pattern, when we refer to an increase, that just means a group of 2 half double crochets or 2 single crochets. Round 4 is 2 half double crochets, then an increase. You repeat that 7 times to give you 32 stitches total. You may have noticed that every round has one more stitch that's a regular stitch than the last round had. And that's the pattern, basically, while we do just the crown of the hat. So round 5 is 3 half double crochets and an increase. You repeat that 7 times, which gives you 40 stitches total. Round 6 is 4 half double crochets and then an increase. You repeat that 7 times for 48 stitches. want an extra small hat, skip to round 8. Round 7 is 5 half double crochets and an increase. You repeat that 7 times for 56 stitches. For extra large, see the printed instructions. And for the hat body, and here you can mark the round. You could either close around and make individual rounds, or what I prefer to do is mark the round and start the spiral because you don't have to mess with everything. You just do a single crochet for that next stitch, then round 8 through 19 you just keep half double crocheting around and around and around, and it goes pretty fast that way. I like to put the markers in every couple of rows so that I can follow them line up the side, and that way you'll know when you kind of come around to the marker again. when you come up to that last marker, you single crochet in the next stitch and then just slip stitch and fasten it off. Then weave in the end. Try it on. If you think it's too short, you could easily add a row or two. You can also add a row of single crochet or crab stitch edging. I didn't show the single crochet edging. You just join the new color and continue on with one row of single crochet. At some point I gotta go do the dishes because I have done nothing but edit since I got this idea. And the only place I know of in Portland Metro where it looks like a bomb went off is my kitchen. Eyeball assembly. For the eyeball I used a 3.7mm hook. I started out with black yarn, but I'm using white here because you couldn't see the black. You do a magic circle. Then for round 1, you do 8 single crochets in the ring, winding up with 8 total. So the pupil is illustrated in white because you couldn't see what was going on with the black yarn. Also, if you'd like to make a more slit-like eye, you could draw it on a white base with a permanent marker, like a Sharpie, and then embroider or embellish that with a bit of yarn. Pull the ends tight to draw that together, then slip stitch the rounds closed. Round 2, you do 2 single crochets in each stitch and you wind up with 16 total. At the end of round 3, you do a single crochet and then increase all around. You'll be at 24 stitches total. Then you switch to the white or ecru for the 4th round, if you started with the black. On rounds 4 through 11, single crochet in each stitch around, and I used the spiral again with this one. You can mark each round and start the spiral. Round 12, you start single crocheting 2 together and then followed by a single crochet and round, and that brings you down to about 16 stitches. I started the stuffing the eye here because it was just a lot easier to stuff it that way and then close up the hole. It was a little fiddly either way, but this just worked out better for me, so start stuffing the eye. So start stuffing the eye. On round 13, you single crochet 2 together and then single crochet, leaving you with 8 stitches. You could try to do more single crochet or single crochet 2 together, but it didn't work very well when I tried it, so I just slip stitched it to close. That part is going to be covered by the eyelid anyway. Then you fasten it off and you repeat that for a total of 2 eyeballs. Now we're on to the eyelids. I used the 5.5mm hook. That's the same as the body. I also use the same yard as the body for those. You do a magic circle. So round 1 is 8 half double crochets in the ring. Then you pull that tight and draw it together and slip stitch it closed. Round 2 is 2 half double crochets in each stitch for 16 total. Round 3 is 3 half double crochets in an increase. You repeat that 3 times. So that's 3 half double crochets and then an increase. Round 4 through 6 is 20 half double crochets, but you don't slip stitch it closed. Don't slip stitch it closed. When you get where you would normally slip stitch it closed for the hat base, you reverse the work and half double crochet across the row. And round 5 and 6 are worked that way, so you reverse the work and half double crochet across. Then for the optional edging, you would just crab stitch or a single crochet across, fasten off. If you leave a tail on the end of that, you can use that to sew to the hat, and then you repeat the process for 2 eyelids. And I made another video specifically on how to sew the eyes on. I would have added that here, but the original footage for that is unfortunately lost due to a bad storage drive. Since the process involves standard sewing motions, the concept for the placement and attachment remains exactly the same for left-handed assembly. You can see where the placement is better on that video. If you've done that, we're probably done. Thank you for watching this left-handed version of the tutorial and joining in solidarity with the Portland protest frog.